Welcome top news today.
Not a huge fan of Donald Trump? Congrats, you have something in common with everyone's favorite royal family. That's right, we are talking about William, Harry, Kate, and of course, Meghan Markle. Turns out the world's most famous royals can't stand our current commander-in-chief either, and for good reason. The royals typically shy away from being too outspoken when it comes to political matters. However, it's become quite clear that the Brits don't hold Trump in high regard. From clashing politics to slanderous statements about Princess Diana, here's why Meghan Markle and the rest of the royal family hate Donald Trump. Meghan Markle because he's misogynistic. Meghan Markle is an advocate for gender equality. Alberto E. Rodriguez. Getty Images. Aside from her relationship with Prince Harry, Meghan Markle has made a name for herself in her own right. In addition to being a successful actress, Markle established herself as a passionate advocate for gender equality long ago. In fact, at just 11 years old, she was already arguing against sexism. Given her stance on women's issues, it's not much of a surprise that the soon-to-be royal isn't fond of Trump's disturbing behavior and views on women. And when she was a guest on The Nightly Show with Larry Wilmore in May 2016, she wasn't afraid to call out the then presidential candidate. Markle said that Trump was divisive and misogynistic, which only makes us love her even more. Prince Harry because he's a threat to human rights. Prince Harry is a humanitarian. Chris Jackson. Getty Images. For the Invictus Games Foundation. Apparently, Markle's fiancé doesn't care much for our president, either. While there are a number of reasons we could spout off, we'll start with one that's close to Harry's heart. The prince is an animal activist and humanitarian, whose views aren't exactly aligned with Trump's. Harry thinks the president is a serious threat to human rights, a close source told Us Weekly. Furthermore, the source said that Prince William has also expressed concern, although William hasn't been as forthright about it. Everyone because he stalked Princess Diana. Donald Trump set his sights on Princess Diana after her divorce. Vincent Amalvioff. Getty Images. Following Princess Diana and Prince Charles's divorce in 1996, Trump set his sights on the newly single mother of two. This has indeed been well documented by reputable sources, but of course, Trump denies that it ever got to the level of stalking. For the sake of delivering the facts, we're going with the source on this one, not Trump obviously. According to reports, Diana admitted that Trump gave her the creeps. He'd even try to find out where she'd be heading in hopes of meeting up with her. Sadly, these kinds of unacceptable advances are what we've come to expect from Trump, offering even more proof that he's a misogynistic pig. Everyone because he told Howard Stern that he could have nailed her. Donald Trump said this on Howard Stern's radio show shortly after Diana's death. Dave Kotensky. Getty Images. Shortly after the People's Princess died in an untimely car crash, Trump was a guest on Howard Stern's radio talk show. And it was gross. In 1997, Trump told Stern that he could have nailed the late princess if he wanted to, and without hesitation, at that. Sounds like Trump and Stern are two peas in a pod. Furthermore, author Christopher Anderson told the Daily Beast, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry have all privately expressed their distaste for Trump. We can see why. Prince Charles because he fiercely denies climate change. Prince Charles's views on the environment contradict with Donald Trump's stance. Carl Court. Getty Images. Personal issues aside, there is another major reason why Prince Charles doesn't like Trump, his stance on climate change. As we all know, Trump is steadfast in his belief that global warming is some sort of hoax. He even pulled out of the Paris Climate Accord, much to the UK's dismay. And we're all terrified for the future of our planet, including the Prince of Wales. According to the Daily Beast, the incontestable fact is that Charles's views on the environment, globalism, and other issues run directly contrary to Trump's. The future is clear. If we leave the fate of our planet in the hands of Trump, we're all doomed. Prince William and Kate Middleton because he victim-blamed the Duchess when paparazzi leaked topless photos of her. Donald Trump said only she was to blame for the paparazzi photos. Arthur Edwards Papool. Getty Images. Back in 2012, Kate Middleton was sunbathing topless while on a private family vacation. Totally normal move. Apparently, though, Trump didn't agree. Not sure what we are talking about here? Let's take a look at the facts. A paparazzi illegally took photos of the Duchess from over a mile away, while she was at a private residence, no less. Sadly, the private photos were published in a French magazine. In true, disgusting Trump fashion, he took to Twitter, saying that she shouldn't be sunbathing in the nude, only herself to blame. Wow. Just wow. What happens next? People signed a petition to stop Donald Trump from visiting the UK. Alex Wong. Getty Images. Shortly after Trump took office, he was invited to visit the UK. However, the visit ended up being postponed because, well, people hate him. In fact, plenty of people were so infuriated about Trump's travel ban that almost 2 million people signed a petition. Their goal: to prevent him from making a state visit to the UK. So, will Trump ever make it across the pond for an official visit with the Queen? As of now, yes, but it's likely that it will be a working trip as opposed to a state visit. The details do, however, remain to be seen, including which members of the royal family will actually agree to show up. Follow the cheat sheet on Facebook.